Hey guys, thanks for checking in, and I guess we're back with another Pack-a-Palooza. Today I'm going to be here with my pal Bob, and we're going to take a look at the Grey Ghost Gear Griff pack. I've had this pack for a little while now, and only kind of used it here and there for a day or so, and didn't get a great feel for it until I wore it to SHOT Show this year, where I walked around a fucking lot and wore this pack. Cliff Notes, it's my least favorite Grey Ghost pack that they make. It is a few inches wider than the other packs that I have from them that you've probably seen videos here on the this YouTube channel, or if you're watching it on Rumble, they're on the YouTube channel, and someday they'll be over here on Rumble too. But it is a little wider, and it's got these wide straps, which you think would like spread the load out. The straps are set up to ride a little wider than the other packs. I don't know why. So what ended up happening for me was the packs rode over, or the straps rode far enough that this outside edge was like riding in the middle of my bicep. So, you know, like out here, and it did not want to stay together unless I used the chest strap, which is great if you're out hiking, I guess, but it's not how I like to wear a backpack when I'm walking around a trade show. So I didn't like cinching that thing up. That had its own level of not cool for how I was using it. So it ended up being on my body size, which is like essentially a sphere, same dimensions, X, Y, Z. But it is laid out inside really cool, which is what I bought it for. So we'll take a look at that, and just go to know that it's not a pack that I will probably continue to use for my own personal use. On the straps themselves, pretty wide. They got this reinforced section along the chest strap to be adjusted to different heights, which that part's great. So, you know, depending on how it's riding on you, it's not up on your chin or too low. There's a couple of tie down spots, like you can run. I did a Grimlock with a water bottle hanging from it, like I do all my packs. But if you're gonna do, you know, like the hydration hose or whatever, normal loose ends to pull it tight or lift up to loosen it. The straps pretty normal, other than this part being adjustable and then being very more rigid than I liked. There is air mesh on the back side of them, which is actually a pretty nice feature. All right, lifted Bob up a bit in the back. Backside has a number of compartments. There's the obligatory carry handle, cinch strap on either side, the daisy chain on the back with a D-ring, Velcro patch. Like, I think the idea of this is to not be seen as an operator pack, so the patch of Velcro, but in it, little pouch that is like chamois lined with a hanger, I would think for sunglasses, something like that you don't want getting scratched. This outside pocket opens up, giving you a panel with elastic loops in it, and then a small organized spot with a lot of loop Velcro, a hanger. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets of different heights. It's got some pencils and business cards in there. That pouch got used a lot for handing out business cards and collecting business cards and that kind of thing. Everything has paracord zipper pulls. Undo the compression straps here. We'll get to the next compartment. Big open compartment. Lots of Velcro on one side. The other side is smooth. This is the one that I dumped a lot of brochures and obviously some patches and whatnot in. not where I would keep the heavy items, which would put it farther off of my back. We go back to the main compartment. This one is deeper. Does not open all the way down on the sides. I'll show you why in a second. When you get to it, there is the back panel. It has a laptop sleeve in it that's padded on the front and the back. That is where the hydration hole comes out of. There's one single one at the top. There is a Velcro loop to hold that shut. On the lid side, there is a small zipper compartment, yay big, and below that is more Velcro loop for, you would think, why would you put patches all the way down in there? It is because on the side, Grey Ghost also had these elastic pass-throughs. So if you wanted to do off-body carry for some reason, you could have that in your backpack. The elastic pass-throughs have dual layer Velcro closure in there, so you can kind of cordon those off so they won't work. But if you open them up all the way, you can Velcro it in the open position so you can reach in for stuff and stuff. There is also air mesh against your back. The air mesh actually was pretty nice, but the size of the pack, not my favorite. It ends up being uncompressed. It can be pretty large on its side profile. For like an EDC pack, it can be pretty big if that's what you were looking for. Personally, it was a little wider than what I wanted and a little deeper than what I wanted for an EDC pack. However, for what you're looking for, this might be the ticket. It comes in a couple of different colors. Big fan of gray because it just goes with everything, and I don't like the look of black gear. So gray was a nice earthy color that didn't draw a lot of attention. And if you want to jazz it up, make it more or less tactical, swapping out all the zipper pulls for a different color, like everything goes with gray. So you could do lime green or yellow or orange or whatever you wanted to do to make it bright, or just leave it gray and it's just gray. But I'm not even sure what the price of these are going for, but it's a well-built backpack, like everything I've had from Grey Ghost gear, bag-wise, and it's just not the size or layout that I found perfect for EDC. So we'll find something cool to do with this pack, and maybe somebody out there is going to end up with it. Probably when you read this, it'll be too late, but we're going to give this pack away, and we're going to give it away to somebody on the email list. So if you go to tremisdynamics.com, at the bottom of every page has a spot that says inbox me. Put your name in the box, or put your email in the box. It puts you on the mailing list, and when you are on the mailing list, you are entered to win the pack. Also, when we give this pack away, I'm not sure what the date's going to be at this point, but it'll be sometime here in the first quarter of 2023. If you have signed up for a Tremis Dynamics class in 2023, we're going to give you 25 extra entries. So if you're on a mailing list and you sign up for a class, that's 26 entries. If you sign up for a bunch of classes, that's a lot of entries. And then we're going to do a random number generator thing and pick a name during one of the live chats. And you can have this very Grey Ghost gear Griff pack. Been used for not a lot, doesn't show much signs of wear, and I'll probably put a bunch of stuff inside of it too. So that is your way to enter to win this pack.